Princess Ifunanya and the power of her nyash. The birth of a legend. In the great kingdom of Umualisa, nestled between lush forests and the great river Niger, a prophecy had been whispered for generations. It was said that a child would be born, carrying a gift so powerful that it would change the fate of the kingdom forever. Some believed it would be a child of immense wisdom, others thought it would be a mighty warrior. But none could have predicted what was to come. One fateful night, Queen Neka went into labor. The sky was clear, the moon was full, and the land was at peace. But when the baby girl was born, the entire palace fell silent. She had the biggest nyash ever seen in all of Igboland. No, this is not an ordinary baby, exclaimed King Obidike, her father, as he stared at his newborn daughter in shock. Her tiny face was as delicate as a carved ivory mask, but her backside was round, firm, and already showed signs of greatness. The palace midwives looked at each other in awe. The chief priest, Dibia Okri, who had been summoned to bless the child, smiled knowingly. "She is the chosen one," he said. "Her beauty will bring favor, but her spirit will bring honor. Raise her well, for men will bow before her, and nations will remember her name." And so, they named her Princess Ifunanya, meaning love is beauty. A childhood of adoration and admiration. Ifunanya grew up to be the pride of Umualisa. Everywhere she went, people stared. By the age of 5, when other children ran through the palace courtyards with ease, Ifunanya walked with a natural sway that could hypnotize even the elders. By the age of 10, her beauty had already become the talk of the land. But it wasn't just her looks, she was intelligent, kind, and bold, a true princess in every sense. She had 3 elder brothers, Obina, Chijioke, and Somto, who were fierce warriors. But no matter how many battles they won, the kingdom was more fascinated by Ifunanya's legendary nyash. When she walked through the markets, traders would shout, "Oh, Princess Ifunanya, just walk past my shop and bless my goods. My daughter, please touch this yam with your nyash so that it will sell fast. Nwani Oma. If you shake your waist, even the river spirits will come to dance." The women of the kingdom adored her, hoping their daughters would grow up to be like her. The men. They worshipped her from afar, daring not to approach unless summoned. Despite all the attention, Ifunanya remained humble, intelligent, and fiercely independent. The suitors and the rejections. As soon as Ifunanya turned 18, suitors from far and wide came to seek her hand in marriage. Princes, merchants, and even warriors from other lands brought gold, silver, and promises of eternal love. But Ifunanya was not interested. One prince from the far kingdom of Nsaka knelt before her and declared, "Princess Ifunanya, I will build you a palace made of diamonds if you marry me." She laughed and replied, "Diamonds cannot buy love, my prince. Return to your land." Another suitor, a wealthy trader from Onitsha, said, "I will give you ships full of spices and fabrics if you become my wife." Ifunanya smiled and answered, "But can your ships carry love?" "I think not." Her father, King Obidike, grew frustrated. "Ifunanya, why do you reject all these powerful men? Do you not want to marry?" She simply replied, "I will marry only the man who loves me for who I am, not for my beauty or my nyash." The king sighed but respected his daughter's wishes. The mysterious stranger. One evening, while Ifunanya walks by the river, enjoying the cool breeze, she saw a man she had never seen before. He was tall, with broad shoulders and deep brown skin that glowed under the moonlight. His eyes were sharp, but his smile was soft. He was washing his face in the river when he looked up and saw her. For the first time, Ifunanya felt something she had never felt before. Her heart skipped a beat. "Who are you?" she asked, curiosity in her voice. "I am Ezinna," he said. "A traveler from the land of Nri." They sat by the river and talked for hours. Ezinna did not once mention her nyash. Instead, he asked about her dreams, her thoughts on ruling a kingdom, and what made her happy. That night, Ifunanya returned to the palace, her mind spinning. For the first time, she had met a man who saw her beyond her beauty. The battle for love. The next morning, Ifunanya announced, "I have found the man I wish to marry." When the court learned that she had chosen a mere traveler, chaos erupted. Tufiokwa. A commoner, her father roared. "When you can have kings and princes?" Her brothers shook their heads. "At least marry someone with a title, Ifunanya." But she remained firm. "I want a man who loves me for me, not for my nyash." The king was stubborn, but Ifunanya was more stubborn. She refused to eat for 7 days until her father finally gave in. A royal revelation and a grand wedding. When Ezinna's identity was revealed, the entire kingdom was shocked. He was actually a lost prince from the powerful kingdom of Nri. He had left his home to find true love, and he had found it in Ifunanya. Their wedding was the grandest ever seen in Umualisa. People from all over Igboland came to witness the union. There was music, dance, and endless feasting. When Ifunanya danced on her wedding day, her nyash moved so gracefully that the earth itself seemed to vibrate. The chief priest declared, "Even the gods are pleased with this union." Ifunanya and Ezinna ruled together, bringing peace, wisdom, and love to their people. And yes, they had many children, all of whom inherited a little bit of their mother's legendary nyash. And so, the prophecy was fulfilled. Ifunanya's gift did change the kingdom, not just because of her beauty, but because of her wisdom, strength, and the love she shared. The end.